everybody. It's Sue and Osa with Central Highlands Homestead. Today I'd like to share with you guys a little information about this video. It was filmed a while back, 3 or 4 weeks ago. And it happened in our neighborhood. And even though the video itself is kind of time dated, like I said, being a few weeks old, the information is important. It helps us to remember that things aren't always permanent and our life is fluid, and that we can do the best we can to be prepared for everything and try to be as prepared as we can for the things that life throws at us. And so without further ado, I'm going to play this video for you guys, and I hope you learned something from it. Hope you maybe take some notes and think about how prepared you are for a disaster. Watch it, leave a comment, let me know what you think, any ideas that would help. I appreciate it. Thanks. So this is really, really weird. As you can see, there's a big fire over there. We've been having rain. As you can see, rain clouds, really dark, and there's this, looks like a mobile home that was being put in our area. Got a lightning strike, I think. That's about the only thing I can think of, because the lightning was really wicked and bad. And they had some of these mobile homes that were getting ready to be put in our neighborhood on 2-acre lots. And yeah, it looks like it's all in flames. So that's just really scary, that they can just go up so quickly. It's just totally engulfed and hardly anything left of it. I'm gonna keep walking, see if I can get a closer shot. But yeah, this is a Saturday night, and Jim and I had just finished dinner, and we heard the storm coming through and stuff, and then for whatever reason, I don't remember, I was just gonna look at the sunset, because we always have lovely sunsets, but this really pretty sunset, and I looked north and I'm like, holy cow, what is that? And I had to come on the other side of my neighbor's house to...
Those are not good sounds.
You can hear
different... going on.
Yeah, you can hear different things that were inside the trailer, propane tanks maybe, or I have no idea. It wasn't, I don't believe there was anybody living in it. They're brand new constructions that they haven't even been set on the ground. They're just out there waiting to be put in the ground. And so it's just totally engulfed, but you just keep hearing the popping and all the different things that are in manufactured home type, or any home. So yeah, it's pretty bad. I haven't seen the police, but I haven't seen a fire. I don't know if they're just gonna let it go ahead and burn, because there isn't a whole lot they can do about it. So
now they'll pull water and knock it down shortly, but they're gonna let it eat most of it up. Yeah, they'll just make sure that the flames are out and the coals and ashes are out and everything, and then they'll just go from there. But that is one of the trippiest things I've ever seen. Yeah, that's pretty sad. I mean, I'm at the end of the walkway. I can't go any farther, and there's a barn right there, the one on the right hand side of the fire. Can you see my finger? You really can't see my finger very well. Anyway, there's an airplane hangar
over there. And then
Good God,
out that way
is not what got hit.
An airplane hangar over there, right in there. But it's behind the fire. The fire is in front of it. We just got a small little, it's a private runway and everything. But yeah, I think that's what that was. It was one of the houses that they had just set out. They hadn't even, they're not even hooked together or anything. They were just sitting there waiting for the construction guys to come along and start putting it together and putting it in the home and or the ground and stuff. So I'm gonna let this roar for a minute so you guys can hear some of those pops coming from that house as it burns. Yeah, it's really crazy. And how the lightning just chose that particular building and not the other buildings around it. Thank God no one was living in it as far as I know of. Don't quote me. I don't have that one. I don't have that one as an absolute, but I'm pretty sure that it was a new construction and no one had moved in yet. So, yeah, we're just gonna kind of hang out here and I guess watch this sucker burn. It's probably halfway consumed now. It's been burning maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes tops, absolutely tops. Takes no time at all, and that's very sad. But why it's so important for us to make sure we have all our smoke alarms working, we have emergency plans, we know how we're going to get out if we need to be, if we're in a situation like this. You know, work it out with your family. Where are you going to meet once you get outside the house? Who's going where? You going out the window? You going out the door? Making plans, because you have very, very little time to think. It's hit it and get it, because they just burn so quickly. So take your time. Take some time, guys. This is a good time to take some time and one of your preparedness things. Prepare for emergencies like this. Make sure you guys have, you know, all your copies of all your important papers, copies of your family photos, anything that you know is important to you. Make sure you have a copy and it's in another place, at someone else's house, out in the barn instead of the house, somewhere, so that when disaster strikes, you still have some of the basics that you need. You know, you've got your bug out bag, your bug in bag, whatever you want to call it, is in the car. So hopefully you can get to your car and you have some of your stuff. So good reminder to always be prepared. The Boy Scouts have the good of it. The scouting program, you know, always be prepared, because you never know when this could be your house. Anyway, I think everything's calming down. It's pretty much burned. The top part's all burned down. It's working down lower on the walls and stuff now. Pretty weird. But
you beating his teeth out.
Oh, coming up the road. Yeah. Our road is all muddy and chuck holes are everywhere and stuff, and the fire marshal and stuff are having a hard time getting up here. But anyway, so I just wanted to show you what was going on in our neighborhood, and excitement for a big Saturday night. Like I said, hopefully no lives were lost or anybody was hurt. And just take this opportunity to think about your preparedness plan. What are you going to do? Always have a backup plan. Plan B, plan C. So you know what you guys are going to do when, unfortunately, disaster strikes. So this is Jim and Sue signing off from Central Highland Homestead and the big neighborhood bonfire. Talk to y'all later.